in this comedy game. First up, the man that has a million names, but you guys know him as Ken Miller, the godfather of Orlando comedy. But tonight he is Jack the Ripper, baby. What's going on, Ken?
You know why I'm Jack the Ripper?
Why, Ken?
Because I be killing.
Lord
Because
have
I
mercy.
be killing. Hey, man, I got to let you know, son, Jay, I switched up this weekend, bro.
Okay, talk to me.
But, hey, man, look. Hey, you can't say nothing, man, because I
I
don't want
won't.
them to know I'm cheating.
Okay.
I just switched from Canadian whiskey to Irish whiskey, bro.
Ooh, you
The
doing
more
Irish
racist the
now?
whiskey, the better.
That's
Hold on,
true.
somebody told you about that in a place we were at. They were saying they said you need to try this, and you go, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, and I
Who convinced
did,
you to do
Jeff.
that?
So the host this past weekend got me a drink. I said, "Can I get a crown?" He said, "I got something better," and it's called like Tullamore Dew, something like that.
Hmm.
And I
Tell
was
more
like,
dudes.
"Yeah,
What?
Tullamore Dudes."
Tell more
Sounds
dudes
like
to
a
Jake
jack
Moore.
off event or something.
Yeah.
That's the password. That's the password to get into a Diddy party.
Tell more dude. And then you punch out the security guy.
That's
Hey,
funny.
but so I tried it. I was like, "Yo, this ain't Crown." He says, "Yeah, this is an Irish whiskey," and I drank it the whole weekend. And so I just went and got a bottle of it, and so I've been cheating on Crown this weekend.
So
That's
have
what's
you
up, man.
completely like switched over, Ken? This is something new you're
You
gonna be
know, dude,
drinking?
I just like whiskey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I do any whiskey but Jack Daniels.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Jack Daniels. I don't know what it is about Jack Daniels, bro. It gives me a terrible headache.
Does it
I don't know
really?
what. Yeah, anytime I drink Jack Daniels, my head be hurting, bro. So yeah, so I was all on the tell more dudes this weekend, bro.
That's so funny.
And after drinking it, you know what happened? I be
Oh,
killing,
uh,
cause I'm Jack the Ripper, baby.
cool, man. Also, the gentleman who helped start all this hilarity so many years ago, one of the founding fathers of Real Laughs. Y'all give it up for my man Miguel Colon Jr. What's going on, bro?
What up, man? Hey, my buddy James uh was my homeboy when I was younger, still a friend of mine. But I remember we were drinking and he was like, he only ordered Irish whiskey. And I was like, why do you only drink Irish whiskey? And he was like, yeah, you see, the Irish, they spell whiskey with an EY. He's like, and the Canadians, they spell whiskey with just a Y. He goes,
I never know.
so
That
they're
ain't true.
lazier. Yeah, it is whiskey spelled with just a Y.
I
But
gotta
he's like, so
Google
they're
that, dog.
lazier. Yeah, go
Oh,
look at Canadian whiskey and Irish whiskey.
what's
Canadian
hers?
whiskey is WHISKY. Irish whiskey is WHISKEY.
Wow. I
You guys
had
didn't know
no.
that?
Wow, I
Y'all
did
didn't know
No,
not
that?
know
man.
that.
No.
Y'all whiskey drink, you're savages. Man, you savages. Yeah, so
I
he
don't.
was
Hey,
like, he was,
hold on, hey man. I don't know if you can call us that.
yeah, it's all right, man. I wear a fitted cap. You know? Yeah, so Irish whiskey, he said they put the extra
Bro,
effort in the E. He goes, so I think they put the extra effort in every other part of it.
Wow.
bro,
Hey,
I
James, I
did
really
not
just
know
Googled
that.
Canadian whiskey.
So did
He's
I.
right.
Black people's
Bro.
whiskey spelled with an AH.
No H. It's
Hey,
whiskey,
just
baby.
the A.
WIS.
Yeah,
Whiskey,
WISKEE. You got that whiskey?
Why does the whiskey in the South
Wow.
still have a hard R?
Yeah, for no reason.
For no reason, bro. I never knew
Dude,
that though.
that's why I tell people all the time, I'm not making this up, Miguel. You're one of the smartest people I know, bro.
I know that there's an E in Irish
and
whiskey,
when I
boys,
say that, like
and I'm
with
broke.
like crazy knowledge that
Of everything.
nobody else would know, bro.
Everything. For no reason.
If the
Yeah.
knowledge can't help you get women or make money, I know it.
I got y'all.
The worst thing
Yeah.
is Ken from now on is gonna every time he goes to pick up a bottle, he's gonna go, ooh,
That's the key, bro.
no E.
Hey,
No E.
hey,
No
hey,
E.
Jeff, I swear to you, I'm like,
Yep.
man, this ain't got no E, and I'm
Yep.
gonna hit the cashier
Break
with
it.
it.
They lazy. Mhm.
Oh, that's funny. Hey man,
That
we're all
lazy no E whiskey.
no E whiskey. Hey y'all, we are all stand-up comedians and we love doing shows. And thank you guys, by the way, who've been coming up to us lately when we go there and say, hey, I listen to you guys on the radio. We appreciate that, man. But when you guys come out to a comedy show, you know what we want you to do? We want y'all to have a great time, but we want y'all to sit your ass down. We don't want y'all to talk during the show. And we definitely do not want you taping us with your phone out, broadcasting the fact we're doing a show.
Hey man, real quick, bro.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking?
No, I ain't been drinking.
You ain't introduced Jeff, bro.
Oh, my bad, dog. My bad, dog. Sorry about that, man.
No, he was going to call me in as his attorney in 2 minutes.
I was, yeah. Hey, my attorney's here to let y'all know.
Yeah.
You need to cease
Jeff
and
sitting there
desist.
looking like a dweeb too.
with all the statues behind me, the comic book statues.
He
Yeah.
didn't say my name.
Hey, man, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean it, man.
I'd rather you didn't. You're going to get canceled. Don't take me with you.
It's gonna happen this episode, buddy. Don't be.
Jeff, he's just jaying off. He didn't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, he didn't mean it, bro.
Hey, man,
Jeffrey.
He is representing Kaufman and Lynn, the people who help, and they definitely put this show on for us. We love them to death. They're your personal injury lawyers. They've been representing the people of Orlando for 20 years and winning. He is a comic book creator. He's a lawyer, and he's also a funny-ass comedian. Give it up for my man, Mr. Jeff Batman Kaufman. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think people are stuck on their drinks, man. We get caught up on what we order.
Yeah, we creatures of habit.
We really do, man.
And all it takes is something to bother us, and we're going to move forward. We'll never drink it again. It is the
50
weirdest
years,
thing.
Cosby poured the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Just to loosen them up. Yeah.
Hey, this is good. What do you call this? It's called a pill Cosby. Keep drinking.
We call it a Spanish fly. I didn't know you speak Latin.
That's fly with an EY.
Jeff, that is 100% fact. My wife is a tequila drinker, and she will not drink anything but tequila.
Yeah,
that is true.
If you're drinking something, it's because you don't have her brand of tequila at a bar.
We're stuck in our ways, man. And I learned about tequila. I didn't know there was a difference between white tequila and like a brown tequila. And white tequila just is newer. They didn't let it sit. It's less than a year old.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Just like people. Brown
maybe. But they also say don't, people get lazy with their tequila. They don't appreciate it. You talk to some guy who's really into it, and then you start getting uppity about your tequila.
Yeah. Is it Angel from the Monsters of Tequila guy? Miguel, I thought I heard him one day talking about that he was a tequila guy.
I don't know.
I think he is. I think because people who
I know he's a good beer guy because we.
Yeah, he likes beer, but people who like tequila, you're right.
It's a big celebrity thing too, James. A lot of celebrities have a tequila now.
Like The Rock has one.
And I would tell you this: out of all of them, Michael Jordan's is the best one I've had.
Really?
I give Kevin Hart's tequila number 2, and then I would give The Rock's tequila number 3. And I'm not a tequila drinker, so
gotcha.
I got a whiskey palate.
Gotcha. Me too.
I have Michael Jordan's tequila at the Villages. And I had that lady pour me some in a cup so I could take home.
That is funny.
And I don't.
Did you drink it straight or did you mix it?
Straight, yeah, straight. Well, yeah, on the rocks, yeah, yeah, on the rocks. But
so it's that good. You can drink it. You can drink it straight on some rocks. It's that smooth.
To me, I don't think because the way my stomach is now, I can't do a drink that has anything mixed. Like I can't do a fruity drink.
Yeah, no acid.
This is the same guy who'll eat 3 smoked beef hot dogs at midnight.
Those are Jordanian hot dogs, okay?
Jordanian hot dogs. Hey, Miguel.
Jordanian hot dogs.
Dead. That's why I'm happy I'm off on Fridays.
Yeah.
Because, man, when I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, man, F Jeff Kaufman.
Why do we do that?
I can't believe
I didn't buy those last two. That was that weird homeless dude who bought you those two.
Roscoe. It was Roscoe.
Roscoe Coltrane bought you those last time.
And the funny part, Miguel, we sitting there, we all 3 of us old at the hot dog thing, and we all say the same thing. Why are we doing this? Yeah. We know we're gonna be sick the next day, and we still eat the hot dog. They good though. Them Jordanians, they know what they're doing. They can make missiles and hot dogs.
And Chris came over and he tried to pay in food stamps, so I just had to cover him.
God damn.
I was like,
hey.
Chris looked over. He just looked broke when he walked up there. How much is a hot dog? I got it.
The only drink I would say, James, I drink is an old fashioned that has like different stuff in it.
I love old
fashioned. But other than that, if I'm drinking something, it's on the rocks.
But it has to be good. They screw up old fashions because old fashions are clean.
Have you guys ever noticed though, if you're by a pool or near water, you will drink stuff that you've never drunk before. You're at a bar, you sit down, you're like old fashioned, just whiskey neat for me. I'll have a Blanco neat. You get by a pool, hey, what's in that pineapple? You know.
Yo, okay, so that dude over there got a straw in a whole watermelon. What y'all put in that? What's that drink?
And a whole watermelon.
Yeah, that's called a Jim Crow. You know?
Wow.
Give me that.
Because for real, man, I've been on lots of
cruises. Can I get a double on the Jim Crow?
No. Yeah, man.
Hard R in it. Hard R.
You guys been on cruises? Or
that's the Uncle Remus. I'll take one of those right now.
Yeah, you know. You get by that pool, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't care if my drink's glowing pink, and there's a seashell in it. It's delicious. And then you get to a bar, and you're like, give me whiskey if you could shave some iron in it, so everybody knows I'm a man.
Yeah, you go to a tiki bar. Yeah, I want something with an umbrella in it. Yeah, that's
give me that drink, the one with the jellyfish in it.
Yeah, I want to make sure
that. Hey,
have you ever? Y'all want to do some jellyfish shooters?
Hey, have you ever had an electric eel on the rocks? Give me an electric eel, bro.
I want the one. I want the sea anemone. Give me that. Yeah, that one.
Have you seen these nutty drinks? They do like a Bloody Mary, and they put like breakfast on it. Like it's like a meal.
Oh yeah.
What is that nonsense?
We were just at Leroy's in Port Charlotte.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a fan of, but we went because everybody said they have a good brunch.
Yeah.
And across from us, a lady was drinking a Bloody Mary. Bro, it had like a stalk coming out of it.
Yeah.
Olives and
and
ragu sauce.
On top of your drink.
A dozen shrimp.
On top of your drink was an omelet station.
Bro.
Yeah. No, man. There's you go to Bloody Mary bars over here, man. It'll have a little mini burger or smash. What I tell them is, I saw one, no lie, and Coffin, you may have been to. I want to talk about the restaurant here because I don't like it that well. But downtown, they had a Bloody Mary bar for a while, and it had a slider. It had like a little chicken tender, all this stuff you could put on it. So I told them, just fill the cup up with barbecue sauce, and I'll make the rest of it. You know? Dude, yeah, that's all I need.
I'm sorry, Bloody Mary has to be the worst drink ever.
Clamato comes next to it. Do you guys know Clamato?
Yeah, I got that from a bad girl one time. Yeah.
It goes away as long as you don't tell nobody about it.
That's right. Damn.
Who would name that drink? You go, hold on. Let's put this. What name is our drink? Clamato. You sure you want to go with that one? That's my mother's name. All right. I guess we're stuck with it.
As hell too.
Hey, I had to look this up because I've never seen the recipe for one. And then I want to know what the chlamydia drink is.
That's funny.
A Bloody Mary is vodka, tomato juice, Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, garlic, herbs, horseradish, celery, olives, pickles, salt, black pepper, lemon juice, lime juice, celery salt. Bro, that's just lemon pepper wings.
Bro,
that's just the recipe for good lemon pepper wings, bro.
Bro, that's disgusting. Why would people drink it?
What's the chlamydia?
It's supposed to be a hangover cure.
It's a breakfast.
It's supposed to be a hangover cure too. It's supposed to shock the system. Clamato is a mixture of clam juice and tomato.
Oh, I definitely can't do that. I can't do
So you know where that disease came from.
Yeah,
there you go.
Clamato's gross.
Oh, that's nasty.
And there's some dude who goes, "That's my jam."
There's always people. There's somebody like, "Oh, Clamato, I love Clamato juice," and I'm like, "Ew."
Oh, that's clam juice,
bro. The one that I think is the worst is for Colombia, Aguardiente.
Aguardiente. No, that's great. The fire water.
Oh, bro,
that is Aguardiente.
What is it?
It's a white liquor, licorice. It's licorice tasting, but with flame behind it. It burns.
What's the difference between Ouzo and that? Ouzo's a black licorice.
It's a lot like an Ouzo too. Right. But I don't know how to explain this, but the licorice isn't front first like Ouzo. That first sip, you're tasting all that licorice. Aguardiente, you get that fire first. And I don't know what's the difference.
Bro,
but Aguardiente, that'll set you up.
Me and my wife was sharing the toilet throwing up the next day after we went to a Colombia. Went to a Colombian.
You guys hold each other's hair
together,
bro. Hey Jeff, and I ain't even got no hair.
He got scrunchy, just sitting on top, just a little blue one. That's hilarious, man.
Holding me up like a hip hop dance. Like,
hey, y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back, right here on Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Get it. Everybody, you are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. We thank you for that. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook, and YouTube. Need you guys to subscribe, like, comment, and share all this hilarity. I'm your host for tonight, Mr. James John. I'm joined in virtual studio with Mr. Ken Miller, Jeff Coffin, and Miguel Colon Jr. Now, before we went to break, we were talking about drinks, alcoholic drinks that we think are absolutely nasty. Ken brought up Bloody Marys, and somebody brought up a chlamydia drink, which is weird to drink, by the way. You got it comes with a condom chaser. But yeah, we're talking about different things that are nasty.
Shout out penicillin.
There you go. And Ken said there's another drink that's absolutely horrible for you to put in your body, and he actually has a bottle of it. Ken, tell us what that drink is, man.
Yeah, I got a bottle of absinthe, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how true this story is. Somebody said that's what Edgar Allan Poe drank that made him go crazy and kill himself. I don't know if that's true. That's what the rumor I've heard. I don't know.
A lot of guys in France. It comes from France, really.
So you talking about Van Gogh drink?
I don't know. Somebody always said Edgar Allan Poe. So I always ask Miguel because you know that history shit. Like I think they
meant, wow. The legend is Hey, don't worry, man. Sling that.
What a
man, he just jaying off over there, ain't he?
Man,
Casey, my bad.
I think the myth is that's what Vincent Van Gogh drank. And he's on a lot of absinthe bottles and stuff like that. Yeah. But you got your absinthe straight from the Czech Republic too. The fire.
So when I used to travel with the president, I had vodka straight from Moscow. James, the vodka I had was in a bullet. The vodka bottle was a bullet. It was shaped like a bullet, bro.
Like a bullet that goes in a tank or something like that?
It was but that's how big it was. It was this big, and it had a red top that was shaped like a bullet. So I had vodka from there. I had liquor from El Salvador. So every country I went to, I bought liquor because I would come back and sell it back in the States.
Okay.
So what we would do was, I'm out now. Jeff, hold up, lawyer. What's my statute of limitation?
What kind of crime?
I brought liquor in from
overseas. You asking a lot of questions.
Okay, it's a federal crime. No, actually, here you're gonna have a problem. Shut up.
Okay.
So, I just realized something. I just realized something. Criminally, you might not have a problem, but the problem you have is you don't want to. Once, how can I say it?
Tell the story about that dude that we heard did something like this, Ken.
No, when you come into the country, immigration. If anybody puts that on your stuff, you're gonna have problems every time you go through something.
What happened, Jeff? My friend flew in military air.
Yeah, Len Diller.
Yeah, they didn't check.
My friend Brian Clemetia.
Sin Biller, yo.
Yeah.
So James, this shit. So we over in the Czech Republic, and I had never had absinthe before. Never had. I was a beer drinker in the military. Never had absinthe before. And if you ever drink absinthe, they put it on a they give you a shot. They have it on a spoon, and then they put a cube of sugar, and then they light it on fire. And when the fire dies down, you put it in a shot, stir it, and then you take it to the head.
What does it taste like?
It's kind of sour, like a bitter sour taste but the sugar at the end kind of smooths it out.
Helps it be more palatable.
So it's me and 10 other dudes.
It's made with fennel and anise.
Yeah,
bro.
So it's me and 10 other dudes from White House Comms. He lights it up. He says, "Wait for it to die down." Now he's got a heavy accent. I don't wait for it to die down. I put it in the shot. Lit.
Oh my God!
Whole bar is on fire. The bartender jumps back, throws water on it, and says, "Crazy Americans!
I love these guys!"
And we go to the other side of the bar and continue drinking.
Hey, kid, at that point, he's allowed to call you the N-word.
Dude, me and my friend, I'll call his nickname. Jeff, you know the military. When you get a nickname in the military, that's your name forever. We call him Bully. And Bully, we just the other day was texting about this. He said, "Yo, remember you set the bar on fire?" And I said, "Yes."
Bro, crazy Americans.
Yeah, that's what they say Edgar Allan Poe cut his ear off for. He was on.
Okay, so it was Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe didn't cut his ear off. It's Vincent
Van Gogh.
Uneducated slobs. You don't know whiskey. You don't know artists versus poets and writers.
Hey,
I'm done with this group. I'm done with this group.
Miguel, that's what Mike Tyson drank to bite off Holyfield ear.
Mike Tyson bit Van Gogh's ear off. Everybody know that.
Mike Tyson bit Van Gogh ear. Everybody know that.
Have you guys tried this on a sugar cube? Don, have you tried this on a sugar cube? Give it to the tiger. Give it to the tiger.
So, Ken, when you drank that one shot, is it a strong drink? Did it get you told?
Oh yeah, I was done because I wasn't a liquor drinker then. I was a beer drinker in the military. So I was a Heineken. Heineken was my drink, and it's still my beer to this day. Heineken, Stella, and Dos Equis and Pacifico. I always roll with those beers. But man, liquor, Ken, back in the military days, yeah, B.
Got it. See, absinthe. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ken.
I was just saying, you were in the Eastern Bloc, Ken. the Eastern Bloc, man, is full of the coolest partying people. Anybody who was once occupied by Russia and then got their own country in like the late 80s, 90s, bro, they're the coolest, bro.
They had a hip, true story, bro. So we're trying to find pizza, right? It was late night. And when I say late night, 11:30, right? Late 11:30.
Work days. You working those days, so late night.
Because yeah, like you said, we're working. Now the president isn't in town yet, so for White House Com, when the president is in town, you can't drink. But we're there. We're the advanced team, so we're there 2 weeks ahead of time. So we're hanging out. Nah, Jeff, you really could drink. I got in trouble.
Look at her. You really can't drink. We were lit.
Dude, I tell you about Beergate next.
All right.
So we're in the Czech Republic. And we go to this pizza place. I'm like, is that Naughty by Nature? The guy like, yeah. I said, what is it? He said, follow me. I was like, wait, are you sure? Opens up this door. We go downstairs. It is a hip hop club underneath the pizza place.
In Russia?
In the Czech Republic.
In Czech Republic.
Oh, Czech Republic. Not, okay, formerly occupied. Okay, gotcha.
It's all these white people and a few black people, and we're in there, and this lady walks up to me. She's talking just straight English. I'm like, what are you doing here? She says, yeah, I'm a school teacher. She said, yeah, I teach over at the school over there, teaching them English. Everybody there was school teachers, teaching English and studies to the kids in the Czech Republic.
Wow.
Bro, we walked up out of there. Why the sun up?
Yeah, it was late night. Got to get home early.
You don't even know what time it is. It's like a casino down there.
And the sun was up.
And James, this is Eastern Bloc guys, tough as nails people, but cool. But they'd be walking back and they'd be like, "Come on, Ken, let's get breakfast and the beer." And you're like, "It's 7 o'clock in the morning." Well, that's why we're getting breakfast. You know, like, I don't get these guys.
Yeah, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Listen,
James, I was at the Olympics 2011, 2010. I can't remember. Oh, it was Vancouver Winter Games, and Ukraine was playing Russia, and they beat Russia in hockey. And I was at a bar, and it was packed. When you're there, everybody's got all like, you see people from all over wearing their country like jumpsuits because everybody's celebrating, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was hanging out with the Ukrainian guys, and we were just pounding shots. And so the Russian guys came over with like a tray of shots, and they put it down, and they were like, hey, you know, like shots. And the Ukrainian guys took them, and they were all about to cheers. And the Russian goes, good game. And the Ukrainians go, not for you. And then they cheers. And then the Russians are standing there and they start chanting, Ukraina, Ukraina. You're like, these guys are wild.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
They party hard, though. And they love American culture, right?
Now, yeah, some of it. Like our hip hop and stuff in movies.
Yeah, hip hop movies. There are black
not
people.
Politics.
Black people too. Because in Moscow, we had to do a 2-man. You had to be 2-man everywhere. Because they would jump on black folk over there, but
really,
we went to a hip hop club one night, and it was like black. I was like, there's a lot of black people in here, like so they have a little black culture over there, but for the most, but they're like from like France, like you know the French black dudes.
I don't know if they count.
They ain't from there. So I gotta tell you about Beergate. So
Bonanza.
Here's the deal. When, like I said, when the president isn't in town, we can drink. We can party, whatever. But soon as them wheels down, you can't drink. You can't leave the hotel. You can't do nothing unless you're doing the motorcade. So we had something called the MWR tent. And James, y'all know what that is. James, it's called the Morale Welfare Recreation Tent. Okay. So that's where you can go in if you want to play games, you want to relax. We got a PlayStation in there, Xbox, and we had a tub with beer that we got from the Corona factory in Mexico. We in Cabo San Luis. We went to the actual Corona factory. Bought beer.
Okay.
Bought Corona.
See, his and I military experiences were absolutely different. And
totally
I'm getting tired of these stories. Hey, you know, we were at the
five-star resort. As a matter of fact, I think Bon Jovi was there when we was there.
That's funny.
Hey, Ken, Jeff should have done better on the ASVAB.
Should have did better, yo. You out here putting tourniquets on people.
That's funny. That's funny.
So, James, it's free beer. We let everybody know you go into the tent, take a beer. But if you take a beer, you got to leave the bottle because we were taking all the bottles back to the Corona factory and recycling them and getting more beer.
Yes.
So somebody went and told our lieutenant that we were selling beer out of the NWR tent, and we wasn't. No. So they called all of us in there, and they're like, so where the money? And we were like, what money? They're like, yo, we were told you guys were selling beer. Like, no, that beer free. Matter of fact, sir, you can go get a beer right now. We were paying for it with our own money. He's like, no, that. And so once it got broken down, they realized that somebody was just being a hater. We called it beer gate.
That's funny. Beer gate, bro. How much beer to fit in that tub?
Bro, it was a hotel bathtub. Because we were staying in a hotel. So we would have a room that was the MWR. I say MWR tent. But it was a room
okay,
that you could go in, play games, and because overseas we would take our own food overseas. So you had a microwave, hot plate, a refrigerator. You had everything you wanted if you wanted to go in there and cook or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we were getting like Moscow. I was getting $220 a day per diem. So to save that money, we would bring our own.
I got paid $50 a month to jump out of an airplane, and he's getting $200 for caviar.
Jeff, because you was in the military.
Oh, I'm hating right now.
1985.
Yeah. Plus, Jeff, you were fighting the war on drugs, and you didn't really win that one, did you?
I was Jeff in '85. I was pushing mad cocaine. So whatever you was doing wasn't working.
The zip.
Yeah. I was little Nino in '85. You know how many people I shot in '85, bro?
Wow.
Rockabye, baby.
There you go. Everybody go night night. Everybody go night night. Oh my God.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, that White House, that 2 weeks when you're overseas or even stateside, that week or 2 weeks before the president gets there, it's crazy. That's why I remember years ago, you remember the story about the Secret Service agents and the prostitutes and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Dog, that was happening in the 90s, early 2000s. That wasn't nothing because of social media. And that was nothing back then. Yeah. That's what we were for. The advanced team was to tell you what strip club to go to. You got it.
That's funny. Hey man, listen. Hey, don't go down to the Jiggle Hut. Y'all need to go to Cheaters. That's the spot to go to.
I'm telling you,
you could get Clamato at the Jiggle Hut.
Man, I tell you like this: if I wasn't a dummy. When he asked me to stay, my sergeant, and I was such a bullhead. And I like, I'm leaving because you didn't want me. Now you want me. I'm leaving. I wanted to do 2 more years.
You could have did 2 more. You think
I could have did. Yeah, he wanted me to re-enlist for 2 more years to stay at the White House, and I was like, I'm going home because you didn't want me. Man, I could have been out there drinking and have more stories, bro.
You would have ended up on Epstein's Island. Don't do that.
Man. Nah, this is Bush. Bush didn't do Epstein though.
Okay, now, he didn't go out there.
Now Clinton, I dropped him off. I remember that.
That's funny. He said, "Come back and get me in about 2 weeks." Don't tell nobody. There you go, bro.
And it's crazy because we talk about it, and I'm still tight. They do a White House Com reunion every year.
Where they do it at?
In D.C. They have a party in D.C. Yeah, because most of those people who get out of White House Communications stay in D.C. because they get government jobs that's paying $150,000, $200,000 a year, so they stay in D.C. And my dumb ass came to Florida to make $14 an hour.
Hey, bro. Shout out to T-Mobile. Okay, guys, we'll be right back right here on Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. Welcome back to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James Young. Want to remind you guys, if you are not following us on social media, y'all need to do it right now. I need y'all to go to Facebook. I need you to go to Instagram. And I need you to go to YouTube. I need you guys to like, subscribe, comment, share all this hilarity. Tell your friends, tell everybody, because we need to keep this hilarity train going. I'm the host tonight. I am joined in virtual studio with some very funny comedians. We got Ken Miller, aka Jack the Ripper. We got Jeff Kaufman in the house, and Miguel Colon Jr. Now, we were just talking about when back in the day when Jeff and Ken were enlisted men in the Army, some of the things they did and what they got paid for when it came to
No, I ain't gonna let you start this because Miguel's gonna tell me in a week from now that why all my friends say you such a hater, Jeff.
You be hating.
Oh, Jeff's been hating because Ken military experience was like he went to Disney World and I went to hell.
No, Ken's military experience sounds like it was spring break. Okay, that's what it sounds like.
Miguel, is Pops still up?
Pops is awake. I'll tell him to listen to this.
Text Pops and ask him what he got for hazardous duty pay. I'm just curious to know what Pops got in the.
What is that, Ken? Explain to us who don't know.
So, Jeff, you do better. Jeff, you tell him.
Okay, this is what when you jump out of an airplane or you're in a dangerous area. But for me, I was airborne. So the majority of time, from jumping on airplanes, you get a little extra month for basically putting your life on the line. Every month jumping out of airplanes like an idiot. He's getting it for
I was
Coronas
protecting
and
the
Tums.
president.
Yeah.
You ain't protecting the president. You're checking his sound levels. Could you give me a sound check, Mr. President? Sure, I'll do that.
What's more dangerous than being next to the president, bro?
You ain't next to the president. You 200 yards in the sound booth.
Yo,
hater.
Hey, me and my boy was like that, man.
Yeah.
you and
Jeff,
your boy.
They stopped letting you in the car. Come on.
I can't remember. Okay, so Jeff, I'm lying. We didn't get hazardous duty pay. We got special duty pay because we worked in the White House.
You said
special duty pay for us was an extra $275 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a per diem.
I got per diem.
Yeah,
so I was making my normal pay. Yeah. I was getting $1,800 a month for
and he never went to the
housing.
field.
Yeah, didn't go to the field. I was getting James, so we get BAH, which is housing. We get BAQ, which is food. So I was getting $400 for food. My son was undernourished, so I was getting WIC. I was getting my special duty pay. And if we went overseas for per diem, you was getting that money. So man, I was making what they call handover
fist.
This reminds me of that scene in Breaking Bad where they're trying to explain where all the money's going.
Yeah.
They go, this one goes to Freddie, he's in prison. And this one goes to Bobby for security. This goes to our transporters. It all went to Ken Miller. That's where all this money went.
Hey, Jeff was getting thought money, bro. Yeah. Hey, that's the money they leave by the bed, James, when they leave it. Hey, James, look. James, they be like, here you go, Jeff.
Don't
no, they tell Jeff, open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Hey, mouth.
Close your mouth.
Don't be hey, Miguel, don't be proud.
Be proud. Jeff, I'm gonna tell you, y'all went to the same recruiters. You only read one pamphlet. Ken went through the pamphlets.
Yes, he did. He did.
I went to the Miami recruiter. They gave you a choice, infantry.
He went to the Miami recruiter. First of all, Jeff didn't know what he was saying because they didn't even speak English. It was all in Spanish. He walked in there. They're like, oh, shoot, we got a white one. This is great.
And the crazy thing is, out the military, it doesn't even change. I just Googled hazardous duty pay. It is $110 to $250 a month.
Yeah.
That's it. And they was paying me $200 to $250 a month for special duty pay in 1999 to 2004.
And when you were gone for those 2 weeks, they paid you per diem for 7 days a week for 2 weeks, right?
You get paid every day that you're there.
So you're talking an extra.
So you have a hotel room.
Hotel room.
They have a hospitality area for you to get food.
MWR tent.
And then they give you an extra $200 today to find more food.
Yes, $250.
So you were in the military. You were in the NBA.
Yeah. So you were in the WNBA.
Hey, Miguel. So think about this, right? $240 a day, right? Times 14. That's 14 days you're there before the president. That is $3,300.
It's $3,300. Yeah.
You made more in the military than you made this month.
For real.
Bro.
That's why I didn't want to leave the White House. I did not want to leave.
Bro, the money's too good.
End up leaving and end up working for $14 an hour, bro.
But now I see why the military is always asking for money, because they paying y'all money like that.
That ain't every unit.
That's the one dude getting paid like that.
No. Because when I was
that's the 14 guys checking if that mic's on. Yeah. The rest of us didn't get paid nothing.
When I was in Fort Huachuca in that field unit, bro, I was making $610 a month.
Yeah, and remember this, James. When you're in a field unit, you also buying all your gear. Yeah. Everything you got, you buy.
You buy it. Like they don't even give it to you.
No, here's the thing. They give it to you, but the problem is that you destroy it, because in natural ways, you're in the field. Oh, it got muddy, got this. You try to turn something in, no matter how much you cleaned it, they're gonna hit you for that check. Your last check, they take it all out of your money.
Was that CIV? What's that place called? Something like that, where you go return your stuff.
Call it J off group. That's what we call it.
And then every year, James, on your year anniversary, they give you a clothing allowance for like new uniforms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's not even worth what you got to get.
Yeah, it's not. It don't even cover like half of it. Ooh, it sounds like a racket out there, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So now DC was a different thing, man. That was different money. That's why a lot of people never wanted to leave. You wear a suit and tie every day. Travel with the president. We wore our uniform, either BDUs or Class A's on Wednesday only. Didn't do PT.
What's a Class A?
That's the uniform.
That's nice.
That's our Class A's.
That's the nice stuff with all your medals.
Your BDUs or
big dumb uniforms.
Yeah. And we didn't do PT. I play ball every morning. Every morning we play, but we still had to do our PT test. You still had to pass your PT test.
Got it.
But
you know my PT was? Walk there. That was it. Keep walking. We'll tell you when you can stop.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say this, Jeff. I feel like that was the best shape of my life I've ever been in.
When I was in Middle East and I had to walk. I was on patrol because I was only a medic in the squad, and we'd have to walk 6 days a week. And man, I was in great shape.
Great
I was walking that desert for 13 miles a day,
shape, bro. That was my bet. That's why I always laugh because I was stationed on a Navy base in DC, and a lot of the Navy guys, they're big guys. Navy dudes are big dudes.
Yeah,
like they call the women in the Navies because they have big ass. They call it Navy issued ass.
Yeah,
because every Navy chick has a big ass. Like
why is that?
Because they're on the ship. It's not much exercising. You might get a little bit of running.
3 square meals a day.
Bro, Oof. Every Navy friend of mine was my best friend in the military time was named Kevin Meaney. White dude. Kevin was 6'4", big. Just a big dude. Like, he looked like Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was
okay, like
he
that.
He could have played tight end. They were big guys. And then you had some big overweight dudes. But I don't think the Navy had the same weight standard as everybody else. Because they were all big, bro. It was rare you
Navy and Air Force
Navy that was skinny.
Navy and Air Force, because they get to eat not out of bags. Yeah, when you're in the Marine or the Armies,
MREs and all that stuff like that.
But that was my best shape ever.
Now there's guys talking about shape in the military. There's guys, and I think you guys can verify this, James. There's guys who no one would consider overweight that are overweight for the Army and Marine Corps standard.
Okay.
Even though no one would consider, they're like you said, like a Travis Kelce dude, and you're like, yo, this dude, he could PT, he could do everything, but he's overweight by the standards, and that's always crazy to me. But they're overweight by military standards.
Yeah, and a lot of them were like muscles. It's big muscular dudes, but you're overweight because of just what you weigh.
So your weight, not
shape. But
it's not a muscle test.
We did have some big boys. My sergeant major was your size, James.
That's fun, bruh.
But he's about to retire. He's about to retire. He's like, man, he done did 30 years. When we used to do our battalion runs, he'll fall us in. Hey, get ready to run, and you see Sergeant Major running back into the S1.
He's going backwards. That's hilarious.
Sergeant Major wasn't running with us when we used to do our base runs, because I was the guidon bearer. I held the guidon my first year there, because that's when I was the good soldier, and I was the one holding the guidon for 5 miles. Wow. And Sergeant Major was like, all right, y'all.
He just bouncing. Y'all just walk running. Y'all go.
Whoever finished, here go your coin. Good job.
That's funny. God bless, man.
You got a presidential challenge coin, don't you?
Yeah, I got the top dog.
I was just at a function where I saw where there was like 5 of them in a stack. And I was like, man, I got to take one of these.
Man, Jeff, I got to start taking them with me, because so this past weekend at Port Charlotte, we did a Veterans Free show.
I saw that.
And because Memorial Day was coming up, and everybody had their challenge coin but me.
Oh,
I didn't bring them. I was just like, man, because I had hit the road and I forgot about it, and everybody had their challenge coin. I was like, if I had my coin, I would take yours. Just know you're not going to beat my coin comes from the commander-in-chief. You're not going to beat a commander-in-chief coin.
It was paying for the drinks that sucked. Yeah. When you were in there, it was you had to. The last person takes it out owes the drinks.
So explain the challenge coin, because guys like me, I've only heard about it. What do you mean by that? I would have took your coin.
So you can either do this: if your coin is better than their coin, you can take their coin, or if my coin is better than you, you got to buy everybody around a drink.
Higher ranking. That's what it means.
Do people normally take them, or they just say, no?
You buy the drinks. I'm not going to take a coin.
It'd be rude to take it, right? Honestly.
You can go and buy this round. And usually if you're cool, I'm not, hey, give me a Corona. I'm not going to go wild, because it's usually like 10 of us. I'm not going to make you buy everybody Crown on the Rocks. That's you about to drop $100-some. But we had a bunch of veterans, man, this past week at Port Charlotte. And everybody had their coin. They had the veteran hats on. I wore army green a lot of shows, but they came to see me because I was a veteran.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Congratulations
It was
on
dope.
that, man.
It was good times, man. It's because that brotherhood different. That brotherhood, man. That's why Miguel dad loved me more.
He does.
I understand. I understand.
He does. Hey, but wait till he's laying there in a hospital bed one day, and I'm like, Godfather ain't here, but I am.
Hey, I'm gonna be the one to get to shoot him out the gun, bro.
The gun at the artillery.
All right, guys.
If I don't shoot him out, James, guess what? He can chill with mom, son.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Room in May.
You got room for two in there?
That's funny. For two in there, baby.
Hey, man, great show tonight, guys. As always, I want to make sure that we give you guys time to tell them where you're going to be this weekend. We're going to start with Miguel Colon Jr. Where you going to be this weekend so people can come out and support you as a comedian?
Me and Jeff Kaufman this Saturday, Bloodhound Brewery. It's me. Jeff is going to be featuring for me, hosted by Eddie Sass. Shows at 8:30 p.m.
All right, beautiful, man. Can't wait for that to happen. Mr. Ken Miller, you got a lot going on, sir. Please tell us where you're going to be.
Before I get to that, Sean Forrest is very funny. The guy you got doing the guest spot.
Yeah. Oh,
very,
good.
very funny kid, man. Wednesday and Thursday, I am going to be in Fort Myers Snappers Comedy Club. Make sure you guys check that out. May 22nd, 23rd, and May 24th, 25th. I'll be at one of our favorite clubs and favorite barbecue spot, Porky's Comedy Club in St. Cloud. If you use the code word Ken Miller, you can get free tickets to see me in St. Cloud this weekend.
All right, Mr. Jeff Kaufman, I know you're going to be with Miguel on Saturday, but you have something coming up that we all love to do and we participate in. Another All for the Money show is coming up when, sir? And tell us about it.
Well, we got the All for the Money show. That's going to be, I believe it's on June 6th, a Thursday. And sad day because Mr. Miller ain't going to be, Mr. Jan is going to be able to make it.
I'm not going to be there this time, guys. I'm sorry I'm going to be on the road, but I definitely want to tell people.
Hey, man.
Every single show we do, it gets better and better. It is an interactive comedy show like none you've ever seen. Dude. We do 10 new minutes of material. So if you are our fans, you know our material. You won't have heard this before. It'll be completely new. We get to play games with the audience, and we give out over $2,000 in cash and prizes. You guys got to get there. So if you want those tickets, go to whenyounneedus.com/events.
On top of that, I got a procedure that morning, so I'm gonna be on that anesthesia. So you don't know what you don't get from the guy, B. The guy might pull. The guy might do the James John at the end. Y'all might get the funny. Son.
So if you guys want to get tickets, we'll remind you one more time, go to whenyounneedus.com/events. And also, if you guys are looking to go to some comedy to see me this weekend, I will be at Gregory's. That's right, in Cocoa Beach. If you guys want to get tickets, just go to my Facebook. You'll see where I have the link set up for you guys. I got a show on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And in a couple of weeks, I'll be with the founder of Real Labs. That's right, Mr. Devin Seabold and I will be doing our very own Midwest Funny Bone Comedy Tour. It's going to be 3 nights of 3 great shows. On June 4th, actually, we're going to be joined by Mr. Miguel Colon Jr., me and Devin, that's right, Kansas City, Funny Bone on June 4th. June 5th, we are in Omaha, Nebraska at the Funny Bone there. And on June 6th, the last date of this little tour will be in Des Moines, Iowa. That's right, at that Funny Bone. So y'all go to devincomedy.com, get them tickets right now. They're selling fast. All right, man. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight on Real Last. We're going to see you guys tomorrow, but y'all know what to do. Ken, tell them.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.